Beyond the Lights, Athens, presented by Roof Tech Solutions. The game of football can be cruel. Harsh realities are known when there is no time left to fight. The journey known as the 2024 high school football season ended away from home for the Athens Golden Eagles. The tears, emotions poured out 99 miles away on the field and in the locker rooms of Homewood High School. There will be no competition, no more opportunities. The season is over.
It's almost a grieving process. You see these guys that have been here with you for so long, and then they're all of a sudden it's taken from you. And it's one of those deals of you never know when the end is going to come if you're in the playoffs.
It's been tough, I don't think it's set in yet that this is, the last time.
I haven't really got out much, left the house much. I've been in my room.
Just thinking back on that, it just hurts, you know what I mean, for the seniors and everybody else.
I'm thinking back, man, did I really do all I could do? And I feel like I did, but at the same time, it's like back there, it's like, could I have done that different, or what about that?
The last few days been depression, hurt. Really thought we should have won the game, but we came up short.
Mainly just trying to keep my mind off of it, not think too much about it, because I know if I do, get kind of depressed about it.
The past couple weeks I've been like, if we lose or whatever happens, I don't think I'm gonna cry. Like, you try to take it for real and just move on. And I was cool until I got off the field and got in that locker room. I started putting my stuff up. And then somebody that came and they was like, I'm gonna miss you. And I just broke down, like I couldn't take it no more.
The misery of it ending is tough. And especially with those young men that have invested so much. And let's be honest, in any venture, some invest everything they can, some invest a good bit, some invest a little bit, and some don't invest much at all. But the ones who really invest, boy, you hurt so much for them.
I think he's probably taking it harder than any of us this week. For me and Brogan, maybe it still hadn't hit us as hard as it probably will, but Cody's taking it really hard this week.
Memories last forever. Athens Golden Eagles players knew the end was near. The quarterback of the Golden Eagles did everything he could to savor each and every moment of his journey. His football journey on the gridiron ended an hour and a half away from home. His pads and uniform still attached to the last moments of high school competition he can never receive again.
I've just, being a manager here, I've always wanted to put the pads on, put the jersey on. And then after the game, it didn't feel right taking them off just yet. And then I just wanted to be in Athens, be in the locker room when I took them off for one last time.
He gets back here and we're doing what coaches do. We're cleaning up the locker room. We're getting everything ready to wash. And he says, he comes back and he says, you got your key, can I get your keys? So what is it? He said, the stadium's locked. He said, I need to get in that locker room. He said, I'm taking my uniform off in there. And that was pretty cool. He was in this locker room for 3 weeks, but he grew up in that locker room. And he took his uniform off for the last time in that uniform. In that uniform in that locker room, that was, means he did soak it up.
The harsh reality set in as he reflected on being an Athens Golden Eagle in the locker room that meant so much to him and so many other seniors.
It's actually been a dream come true, for sure. Just to be at home and see all those people, and then come up here, do something I love, and still be around them. It actually makes me feel like a kid. I'm just playing football with people I love, and it's actually been the most fun I've ever had in my life.
I don't know if I've ever coached a player that wanted to be a football player at the school he was at more than Brogan did.
When we moved here, Brogan was in the 4th grade. And, he was a ball boy. I mean, he was on the field every Friday night. He was all in from 4th grade. He was all in.
I'll never forget me and him sat up here one Saturday afternoon the first spring I was here and went through literally hundreds of jerseys. He helped cut the slide to get off the game field when we put turf on. think about all the things that he did here, and I think he was thinking about all that, and going back to the place that he spent so much time in, playing hide and go seek in that locker room with other managers and that kind of thing. So, it does bring tears to my eyes, also brings a smile to my face as we think about those things.
Yes, I've been sad this week, and Friday night hurt, but I still choose to be thankful, because what we've had has been better than we could have ever imagined.
For the Athens senior class, it was all, not some. They gave everything on and off the football field to accomplish goals.
This bunch was dependable. I think they were consistent. I do think they were tough, and they were not flashy. This was not a flashy group of guys. This was a blue-collar, lunch pail kind of group.
These guys, they believed in me, and they trusted me, and I just really thank all the seniors for all the things they had said about working hard work and dedication. They lift my head up.
I've learned a ton not only from people on my side of the ball, but also against people like Spencer, because I had to go up against him in practice every day, and I know I had to bring everything. Brogan, he's one of the best guys I've ever met, and Walker, Jerome, my real good buddies that are on defense. I'm gonna miss them a lot.
I've been with them since I was a freshman. I played varsity when I was a freshman, and I've just been with them. They've been very good friends with me. I'm friends with almost all of them. Walker, Rowe, Jared, I've lost a lot of those wide receivers and leaders in my group, so next year, people like Endymion, me, Grady, we're gonna have to step and be leaders to those younger guys coming up.
I hope they just have fun, yeah, it's important to be serious, but have fun with your people, because when it's gone, and you can't get that back.
Don't take it for granted, because I think a lot of people do take it for granted, and it's gone now.
Just have fun with it. You're gonna mess up and screw up and all that, but just have fun and celebrate with you guys.
I tried my very best to enjoy every moment, even if it was 6 a.m. workouts, practicing. When everybody's sleeping, you're working. That stuff's really hard in the moment, but it's good for you. And just embracing every moment, because it actually flies by. And then genuinely just enjoy being with each other. Because you're not gonna really remember any games and plays that happened, but you're gonna remember the players on the team eating together, goofing off in the locker room together. So just savor every moment with each other.
From brothers linked by blood, sharing a football moment that will last a lifetime.
It was real special, and it's something that we can always look back on and say that we played a snap of football together.
To QB1, fellowshipping with others in the town square for worship.
I just told people what I had in mind, and a lot of people helped me make it work. Football is awesome, but in the end, it's just a game, and to me, Jesus is the most important.
To players that bought in and believed adults within the Athens organization had their best interests at heart at all times.
You're one of the reasons I stayed this year, man. After my soul lip, I was kind of,
I was kind of shaky on staying, but you know, Coach Bray, y'all really kept me good. Since my freshman year, my position coach has been Chris Massaro. He left this past year to go coach somewhere up in Texas. When he left, it was really weird for me, being here, especially I wasn't at D-line anymore. I was learning a new position. And, I guess you could say my rock, I guess he's gone, But Coach Gross and Coach Bray, them helping me with the transition was really big. And I couldn't even say big, I guess monumental, for me still being here and staying here. And I'll never forget that.
The Golden Eagles football team truly soaked up the moments that will last forever. The Golden Eagles also had their share of funny moments. Our cameras were there to ask questions.
Man, you asked some really good questions.
Golden Eagles players initially had to search for the right words and answers this season.
I don't even know. I really don't.
What was the other thing?
I'm drawing a blank.
They kind of take away from their time.
Okay, can I start now?
There's this rapper I really like. His name's Kevin Gates, and he kind of blew up with this celebration.
Our mindset going into every game, we have to run to the ball, we have to rally to the ball. We just have to go to the ball, I guess. I don't know.
That really helps us, you know, flip the better coin on the opponent.
Hey, cut that out. I was trying to come up with a good.
Hey, flip the better coin. To the rallying cry of an Athens Golden Eagles safety being the comic relief to carry a team through a grind of a high school football season.
So, to be honest, I don't even remember saying that because, you know, it's the last ride. Like, this is it. And it seemed like so dramatic in like the thing, like, and it just wasn't that way whenever I said it.
Every day, every time Walker say something, they say something about it being like our senior year, it being close to being over. It's the last ride, you know.
After we had done that first like trailer, like we showed up like the day after, and we're like, oh, it's the last ride, man. Like, you know, so it's been that the whole time.
Bro Benson, we were just talking about him a little ago. He made an audio, and it was him saying, well, this is the last ride, and people caption on their posts and stuff like that, the seniors.
The quote was pretty cool, but just because Walker said it, it just made it seem like, you know, the best thing ever.
It's pretty funny because everyone says that to me.
This is the last ride.
This is it.
All right.
Last ride gone,
Last
buddy.
ride,
but we love you so much, Cat Dad. Big number one.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's basically it. It was just kind of, now it's just a joke, like you can see.
With even the head man in charge having his own moment of comic relief on the sideline.
I've always tried to get close to him when he's yelling at the refs because I want to hear what he says.
Throw the stinking flag! Can we get a freaking hold?
Russellville, like this year.
It was a blindside block, offensive pass interference, personal foul, dead gum targeting. It's everything you could call.
I've never seen him fall on a sideline before. And I was in the game because we're on offense, and I was just trying my best not to laugh.
I looked over at him, he was yelling, and he fell down.
Stop the dead gum! Stop the dead gum clock!
We're gonna get it, Coach. Let's come. We saw it running too. We saw it running too. So.
I just was surprised. I was like, I don't know if he might have hurt himself for all I know, but I looked over and he's good because, you know, that's Coach Gross.
I think I had an out-of-body experience. I mean, I lost it. I really don't know what happened. I know I'm absolutely losing it on this official, and the next thing I know, I'm on the ground.
He gets too mad. The way he'll shake like he gets mad.
I want a timeout! I want a timeout! I want a timeout! Give me a timeout! What are you talking about? He knocked him on the track! Are you freaking kidding me? He knocked him into the track!
You'll definitely throw in like a lot of craps.
What the crap? What in the crap? What in the crap? What in the crap, man?
Before games, he's buddying around with them, trying to get in like cahoots with them, I guess.
That's all, yeah, it's a good call. Good job, good job. You guys in the first half were pretty cool. You a cool dude?
The second the call goes the other way, he loses it.
I tell you, I don't know why I'm ever surprised. I guess because I think about the best of human beings. I don't know what's wrong with me.
My freshman year, I remember he was rough. This year he's kind of toning it down. I mean, he was still yelling.
Hey, we ain't gonna get that!
Those guys they have a tough job. And, you know, I always try to let them know, look, man, ain't none of this stuff personal. But this stuff matters. It really matters. And when I see something that's not right, I don't necessarily handle it well.
One day you won't be an athlete anymore. You won't have those long bus rides with your teammates. You won't have all those bruises over your body. You won't have the routine you do before every game. Your teammates will become distant and your laughs will become limited. One day you won't be an athlete. You will just have the memories of one. Those memories of what it means to be a Golden Eagle will carry on for those competing on the gridiron.
I don't think you can describe being a Golden Eagle. It's one of those things you have to live it to understand.
It's like a 9 to 5, you know. It's like a job you're passionate about.
It means a lot, man, like family, man. When I first got here, the community, man, they really love each other. We stick up for each other. We fight together.
Family, discipline, hard work.
It means everything. It really does. It's something you can't take away from someone. You can take a lot of things away, but you can't take away that.
There's no way to really describe it. It's just doing the little things, like showing up, like working as hard as you can.
Man, it means a lot, you know, because I used to come to the games as a little kid. I always watch the games and be like, man, I want to be there one day. I want to play on that field. I wanted to be in that uniform. And, you know, being in that uniform really means a lot to me.
Throughout the history of this program, and there have been some unbelievable players. There have been some great players and guys that names are known to everybody in this town, and names are known, I mean, you go to Phillip Rivers and, you know, their names are known beyond this town. But there are people that played at this place that very few people know their name, besides the guys they played with, besides the coaches that coached them. And really, those are the guys that built this program. There are countless guys like that through the history of this program, and there are so many of them in this senior class that their name won't be on walls and their name won't be coming out of the mouths of people through the years, but they'll be coming out of my mouth, and they'll be coming out of the coaches and their teammates. Alan Creasy put it this way last year. I said this about him, and I'll stand by this. I don't know if anybody's ever poured more into Athens High School than Alan Creasy. And I told him, I said, I don't think you get the respect you deserve in this town. And he immediately came back and said, I get respect in the places that matter. And I thought, man, that may be one of the best quotes I've ever heard. And where's that for a coach? It's the guys that he coached. It's the guys that he coached with. It's the guys that were in the trenches with him that saw it. And I think through the history of this program, there have been Golden Eagles that's what they are, they're Golden Eagles. It's not individual names. It's a bunch of individuals who poured their heart out for a common cause, and they did it with toughness, they did it with character. Our core values are what I hope a Golden Eagle is. I think humility, I think that hard work, I think discipline, I think together, which we define as genuine love, and I think compete, tough people who fight at all costs. I think all those things are what a Golden Eagle is.
There's no place like Athens, and I'm very blessed that God brought me and my family here, and I got to experience this. And being a Golden Eagle has been it's been the best time of my life.
To the families and loved ones, and to the community of Athens who poured unconditional love into the Golden Eagles football team. Being a Golden Eagle will last a lifetime. Those on the outside could only hope to be part of something so special.
We're going to break it down one more time on TPW. And that ain't always on the scoreboard. Tough people do win. And we got a bunch of tough dudes in this room. So I want you to break it down on it like you mean it. All right? TPW on 3. 1, 2, 3. TPW.